Turd Gobbler. Quit suggesting domain. Cut that out. You know it's not going to happen, right? Like, it's never going to happen. Domain is unpleasant. Yeah, I was thinking about, what's that shit called? Devastating Onslaught. That's one of the things I haven't done yet. Bant Mill. Oh my goodness. Oh, look how huge I am. Bant Mill. Jeez, we're way off base here, guys. I feel like you guys don't even watch my channel sometimes. I feel like you saw like a fucking... People will be like, oh, look, a Naya Mill deck. Jay will love this. And I feel like nobody watches. At that point, I'm like, wow. I feel like that scene from Wayne's World where he's like, a gun rack? I don't even own a gun, let alone have so many guns that I would require a whole rack for them. That's what I feel like when you guys are like, I'm trying Wizards. Wizards is too slow. There's too much removal and Wizards are too slow, to be perfectly frank. If I can be perfectly frank with you, as opposed to be imperfectly frank. There we go. Vein Ripper and Mobilize. Interesting. Works great with Railway Blah, Bloodwetter, Twin Flame, Vestige. Yeah, but does anybody have any actual decks? Any actual hot, thick decks ready to go? Ideas are great. I mean, we could say ideas are, you know, ideas hit great, and I appreciate the idea. But I need decks. Okay. Onslaught. We try the Onslaught. How you doing, Summer? Matt Paul, Cleric Life Gains with gain and discard. Matt Paul, you know I did a poison deck today, by the way, Matt Paul. Jessica Hernandez, how you doing? True Yellow Dart, welcome. Gobbler, welcome. Sean Nacimiento. I might do Arden. I might do the Kona Arden deck. I haven't done that yet. People might want to see that from me. My version of that. Who else is here? Chris Cass, not a stream without Chris Cass, as we know. Arden. Aiden. Demon. Oh yeah, I only have the, Alright, maybe we'll do Station. Maybe we'll do Station, guys. Maybe we'll do Demon Stations. We'll see how it works, huh? What's the name of that? Kona? Kona? Hey, what's up, Matt Paul? Autumn Harvester, welcome. Hey, what's up, Vilsort? Thank you so much. You absolutely love Hero Girls TT. Jane Omadenison. Be like, I don't want ideas. I want decks. Decks with Spider-Man. I'm from the UK, so it's hard to catch my live streams. Oh, that's I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm glad you're here now. TK Tiger Cat, Mineral Area Gaming. Welcome, guys. All one and all. Station. Let's take a look at some Station here. Caesarian Sussborn. Evendo Walking Haven. Sosuri Segundi. Man, does that mean I have to fucking craft more of these stations? Is that what that means? Is that what that means, guys? I have to craft more fucking station ships all the time now. Sunset Saboteur Station's real good. That's true. Don't tell me I have to do fucking 2 mythic rares for this fucking, for this deck. That's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Whenever the spacecraft enters, you may sacrifice a lander. You may sacrifice a land or a lander. Caesarian Dirge Craft. Felgrav Ship. Mill 3 cards and return a creature from graveyard to your hand. We could do Felgrav Ship, I guess. Some guy used your Pedigree card and Umbral Zealot and Blood Witch to drain you forever. Yeah, you can do that. Holy shit, Mineral Area, 115 streak tonight. Welcome. Mortlock! Welcome back to the show, Mortlock. Always good to see you, man. Crew. Let's look at crew here. Mortlock. We only want 3 drop. 3, 2, 1 crews. Lumbering World Wagon. The Last Ride. Caesarian Susward, Evendro. Man, I don't want to have to fucking, I don't want to have to craft a bunch of fucking Evendro and Caesari Segundis. That sucks. Hey, what's up? Into the Flood again. Same old trip it was back then. I want pictures of Spider-Man. How you doing, Mineral Areas, by the way? And Hero Girls. Thank you for coming by. And they say that a hero will save us. I'm not gonna stand here and wait. I hold on to the wings of the eagles and watch as they all fly away. Sus Segundi. When the imposter is sus. That's the other thing about it. Sometimes the imposter is sus. We could do Valg. Because if he's on the table, I don't know if you guys know anything about Valg. I don't know if you know this about Valg, but if he's on the table, do you guys know the rest of it? I don't know if you guys know the rest of it. Hey, what's up, Pizza Parker? Pizza time. Hey, Karl Lamaface, how you doing? Florida Mullet Man, awesome. 30 people here and 14 likes. That's a goddamn shame, man. That's a tragedy. Less than 50%. SMHing right now. SMH. Hey, what's up, Detoxy? How you doing? Welcome. When is the whole Spider-Man thing happening? In about a month. Spider-Man is coming out. Less than a month now. You want to do Cactus? I feel like Cactus is overdone at this point. Cat. You think I should do Cactuar? I said I'm gonna buy a gun, start a war. Something, 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 something worth fighting for. Sunset Saboteur. Yeah, the thing about Valg, if he's on the table, you've already lost. Because he's my Valga. Valgavoth. Alright, that's enough. That's enough break core. Tiny bones, I might throw some tiny bones in there. Trample. Vile Mutilator. Vile Mutilator. I kind of like Vile Mutilator. I like that he's the Vile Mutilator. He's vile and he mutilates. Let's take a look at Dragon. I feel like I'm repeating myself with the stuff that I'm reanimating here. We'll try it though. Got the Caesarean Susborn there. Let's do that. Let's do that. One of those. And save and exit. Zombify, not a bad idea. Hold on, let me buy a pack real quick. Let me spend a little cash and buy something real quick. Dredger's Insight might not be a bad idea. We're gonna buy a mythic pack because I'm hoping I get another one of those things. We're gonna buy one of them right here. All right, big money. Give me a planet. Go give me a planet. Come on, planet. Fuck me, man. It's a Tezzeret. Oh, no one's happy to see Tezzeret. Not even Tezzeret likes to see Tezzeret. He's fucking mad when he looks himself in the mirror. That's not even a joke. The guy hates himself. Was there a new sub? When people subscribe on stream, when people subscribe on stream, it shows up. Like in YouTube, like if they are watching the thing and they if they do a whatchamacallit, it'll pop up. Arden, Valg, Caesari, Segundi. Man, it means I gotta spend 2 fucking mythic rares. Well, I guess I have some mythic rares here. I guess I do have some to replace it with. I'm not happy about fucking doing this, but I guess needs must, huh? Avendro. We'll try it without it. If we're never able to get it off, then maybe we just don't get it off. We do that. Maybe one Cynical Loner. Let's do a couple of these. Hey, why not 61? Hey guys, why do I do 61 cards, guys? That's a really good question. I think you should probably answer me. Larry Mitchell today, old Larry, said that he looked on the AI. You know how it has like AI. People ask these AI challenges or whatever, AI questions, right? And one of the ones, it was like, people in the comments are asking these things, and it was like X, Y, and Z, and one of the questions, it was like the frequently asked questions on the video is, why do you run 61 cards, Jay? And people ask me all the time, and people tell me, you know, 61 cards isn't suboptimal because it adds a 1.25% chance that you won't draw the right thing in tournament play, in high-level tournament play. It's not the right choice to make because it adds an odds ratio of blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, we really got to do all that? We really got to do all that? And, like, I'm not making people, like, I don't know, I feel like I'm worried that, like, people feel like I'm making them run through, like, am I making you guys run 3 cards? Have I ever showed up at anyone's house with, like, a weapon or some sort of physical threat that I was like, if you don't fucking run 61 cards, well, you want to know what's going to happen. You don't want to fucking know what's going to happen. Boom, boom, survival, take action, put it in my graveyard. Or like the raveyard, am I right? How you doing, Juan Vargas? Juan Vargas. Oof. Graveyard. That's a good choice. That's a good point. All right, let's do this. This is gonna be it right here. Let's see if he's got the spice. If he's got the spice here. My graveyard. Yeah, let's do this. Boom. There we go. Ugin. Wonderful. I've run 61 for a long time. I used to run 61 in paper. Don't tell anyone. I used to run 63 in paper occasionally. Isn't that fucked up? And I used to line up my deck. I used to line up the cards in my deck in rows of 21 cards. I would line up my deck of 21 cards. I would do 3 lines. I'd be looking at it on the table. And I would line up 3 rows of 21 cards. TJ, how you doing? I don't know. There's no rule that says the minimum number of cards you're supposed to have in the deck is 60. That's the minimum number. Like, you can have an 80 card deck. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. You can do whatever you want, really, with this game, believe it or not. You can just fucking do whatever. Oof. Take action. Green land. The Green Lantern. Take action. We're gonna put a ardent whatever in the thingy. Actually, what they're saying, TJ, is I did Blood Angels one night, and the next night I did Poison. So it was theoretically a Poison Angel situation. technically. As if he's on the table, you've already lost, 'cause he's my bag of yeah. Let's put Vaultborn Tyrant in the graveyard. Let's put down Valks. There we go. Yeah, that's good stuff right there. Ooh, took 2 here. Let's see if he goes for the Wipe. Does he have the Wipe ability? No, he's dead. Drift Ronin, how you doing? So, Vesky, you know, it's really hard for me, man. I don't like playing good decks. I like playing fucking nonsensical garbage. That's my favorite. If you're a longtime viewer, you know that my favorite types of decks are fucking bullshit that doesn't work. This is an awful hand, but I'm going to stick with it just to see what happens. Let's do Cynical Loner. This guy is running, this guy's running VV Cauldron. It's really cool. Cynical Loner is actually really decent. And also, I mean, Goth Girl, you know, can't go wrong. Winter Night Stories, very nice. Okay. See, Kona's got nothing to tap with. I think we are going to need the extra Evandro. As much as I hate spending Mythic Rares for those dumb planets, we might have to do it. Oof. Lord Sephiroth built a really good Skeletons. Yeah, Skeletons is honestly one of the best decks in the game. If you're running black aggro Skeletons, it's the best thing going, in my opinion. Fear of missing out. Yeah, without any guarantee that we can tap Kona, I think it's necessary to do the thing. There's fucking VV Cauldron there. He can add 3 mana. Oh, he can add more than that. He can add 5 mana. Alright, I'm gonna have to spend the stupid fucking Mythic Rares to get this deck going. Stupid fucking Mythic Rares. Hate doing it. VV Cauldron does one thing good. It does 2 things. Deny you ever having board state and going fucking 80 bajillion uff. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Everyone hold on. Everyone hold the fuck on. Are you guys seeing this? I want you to tell me what's wrong with this picture. I'll move out of the way. No. Oh. Jessica got it. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and push this mulligan button right here. I don't think that having a 7 CMC hand is a good idea. We're just going to push that little button right there. All right, fantastic. We don't need 2 cynical loners. That'll work. Perfect, flawless hand right there. Thank you so much, Magic Arena. Thank you. So that was beautiful. That's probably the first time that's happened to me in best of 1. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Genuinely, I don't know if I've ever seen that. It would be Valgavai. That would be the plural of Valgavoth. Would be the Valgavai. Nowhere to run to, baby. Apparently this deck is allergic to mana. I don't know what's going on here. We hit 2 mana and then didn't draw anymore, so... This is Dimir Tempo, which is the most boring thing in the world. Boring. Dimir Tempo boring time. People play Dimir Tempo because it wins games, not because it's fun. You can't fucking tell me that that's the case. Because this deck, the way it wins is just by having 50 counterspells, a bunch of removals, and a bunch of little creatures that ping you to death. There's really nothing special about it other than it, again, heavily denies board state. But yeah, the current Dimir, the quote-unquote Dimir mid-range is so boring. Okay, let's take a look at what the problem is here. 24 lands on a 5 average. That's pretty wild. Vile Mutilator, Jumbo Cactuar. Maybe we'll down the Valg right here and add another mana. Make sure we get the green, the sweet greens. The Valgavothuses. I think it would be Valgavai. So Arena basically grabbed 2 hands and they both had no land. Yeah. Yeah, it's really great. And I'm glad that he did that. Oh, look, lands. Pretty cool. Believe it or not, here's a pro tip, guys, from a professional Magic the Gathering player. Not from me, from somebody else who's actually good at this game. To cast spells, you need lands. So what it was always told to me was try to get lands down on the board so you can cast the cards from your hand. That's one of the best pieces of advice I got from a pro player way back when. Was try to get mana down onto the board to cast spells with. Boom. Alright. Oh, we're gonna do that. Okay. Do cliff jumper. Okay. Alright. Boom. Push you in. Discard a card. Kill. Do that. Boom. Boom. We'll put the, there you go. You go in there. Alright, fantastico. Yeah, Magic is easy. That was Merchant's old thing. Magic is easy. Just draw the cards that you need. Ooh, he had a cease and desist. This is the biggest issue that I have with current day. I have with current day. Everyone is running reanimate. Everyone is running anti-reanimator tech, which is, you know, good. And Flame Jumper. He has only played these creatures. Okay. Curious as to, is he just going for like a... Is he just going for like a raw fucking... What is he going for here? Charming Prince. Look at this shit pile. Blooming Onion. Yeah, Reanimator's a bit tricky right now. A little bit tricky. He'll probably have an exile for this so I don't get Vaultborn off. Eridan, Usurper. Okay. Maze Mind Tome. Page counter. Alright, so we're going to do this. We're going to do this. He might have an instant exile. He might have another cease and desist. It would be pretty funny if he did. Yeah, he does. Man, they really matched me with the right one, didn't they? They really matched me with the right one, didn't they, guys? I don't even know what this fucking guy's win con is. I don't even know. It just seems specifically designed to fuck with my deck. Dude had 2 fucking ceases immediately. Amazing stuff. Treasure map. The only thing I can think of is Ugin. Who is ramping this much? Who else is ramping this much? Station. Lumen March. Vaultborn Tyrant. Boom. Vile Mutilator. Valgavoth. Wobango. The only thing I can think of is Ugin or something like that. I really don't know. I really don't know what's going on here. Esper Origins. X-Men Wolverine Origins. Charming Prince. Okay. The ramp is crazy. The ramp going crazy right now, bro. Esper Origins again. I don't know what the fuck this guy... By the way, I want to point out, this guy had 2 ceases, and he has a 200 card deck. He hit that shit right away, man. He hit that shit immediately. It's amazing. Amalzing, really. Let's put down... Let's hard cast the fucking Arden. Whoop, whoop. Boom. Boom. How's about we do... Turn this angel into a demon. Whoop, whoop. Gain. Submit 0. Whoop. Whoop. Okay. And then we'll push. Yeah, he's running 4 ceases. He got 2 of them in a 200 card deck. Just to fuck with me. Just to fuck with me. Guess who gets to draw 2 more cards and gains 2 more life? Discard 3 cards. Alright, gotta go fill my graveyard now. Alright. So he's pretty much got to have the win con right now, I think. He's got to have the win con right now. Oof. That flops back in. Boom. There you go. Still as to foreseen, yet unclear as to what is going on here. He's got so much mana on the board. He's just got a crazy amount of mana on the board. Maze Mine Tome. He's got 3. Hey, there's Avendro walking Haven. About time you showed up. Do you? Arden the Usurper. He's got another one. Kutzel's Flanker. Exile target player's graveyard. Whoop, 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 whoop. Do you Cynical Loner? So this is completely anti-graveyard tech, which is pretty impressive that this is what it matched me up with. Pretty impressive that that's what it matched me up with. Completely running nothing but anti-graveyard tech here. Destroy. On a 200 card pile, he's killed the graveyard 3 times. And I still don't know what exactly he's doing. Aside from wasting my time, I suppose. Jumbo Cactuar. Let's do... Why can't I cast Vile Mutilator? Oh, I have to sacrifice something for Vile Mutilator. Alright, let's do you then. Boom. It's a mana. Do. Station. Oh, so he's trying to extinguish her. He's trying to extinguish her battle station all the time. Okay, I understand now. Other permanents you control have hexproof. Glimpse the Core. Pretty impressive that he is completely set up to negate whatever I'm doing. Let's put down Evandro. Let's go in. Let's do this. Boom. Oh, that's a shame. Sorry, bud. Take. Boom. All right. Ancient Corn of Copium. Day of Judgment, very nice. What's this gonna be? What's that gonna be? So we'll put down Cynical Loner. We'll hit the Reanimator. Jumbo Cactuar. Then we're going to go in. Take action. And then... Wonderful. Well, that certainly took a long time, man. That certainly took a little bit. That was a long-ass fucking game right there. And I still don't really know what that guy was... I don't really know what that guy was doing. Genuinely have really no clue what the win con was there. He just had a lot of fucking exiles and all kind of gewgaws and wham-whams. I genuinely don't know what was going on there. Well, if that ain't worth a like, guys, I don't know. We're 5 away from 30 on that one. Yeah, I don't know if I can earn you a like off of that one, guys. If that's not worth it, I don't know what is. How you doing, Drift? How you doing, Drift Ronan? How you doing, Aaron Cook? What's up? Welcome. Sorry I was so locked in and wasn't responding to chat when I was doing that one. Let's see. 4 is fine. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, he had me a little nervous because I was he had a lot of what he needed when he needed it, man. Cobalt Ornithopter. I've got Dredge on the phone saying otherwise. That's pretty funny. Oof. Oof. Take action. Oof. Do you. Take action. Cactuar. Okay. Spring-loaded trap. Alright. We'll do this. Actually, we'll wait. That needs crew 4. Hey, Aaron Cook just subscribed. Thank you so much for the sub. Scarlet Warlock, how you doing? Tony, eh? How you doing, Tones? I should have put something better in my graveyard than Cactuar. He's probably going to exile it. Should have put something better there. I should have put the fucking Air Arden in there. That would have been the smart move. Unite a Battlefront number 2. Let's see if he hits. No, he got nothing off. He's been whiffing on these. Holy shit. There's another World Wagon. Oof. Take action. Put that down. You hear my Midwestern accent. Aaron Cook gifting a sub. Thank you so much, my guy. There you go. He found his fucking simulacrum finally. Holy shit. That took him a while. He got there, though. He got there. Kona, Rescue Bestie. We're just going to hardcast Arden the Usurper. See if he's got the knockback. Saved by authority by that right there, by the way. Unsummon, returns it. Sawblade, Spring Trap. Boom. Just gonna sacrifice that. 2. Repurposing Bay it for 1. Boof, boof. Okay, so we do Rescue Bestie. And then we do that. Arden. Boom. Survival. Take action. I will put the... We'll put the Jumbo Cactuar in there. And we'll put Valgavoth out. Let's see what you got, man. How many exiles you got in that fucking hand? How many board wipes? How many exiles? What do you got, man? What do you got for me? Sephiroth is homie. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that air, man. Christmas, how you doing, bro? Welcome to the show. Repurposing Bay. He does that. He's gonna sack again. Oof. That becomes mine. Arden gets it. Alright, nice. Station. He's gonna go in for 12. Doof, doof, doof. Sasuri Segundi. Spring-loaded Saw Trap. We don't need anything here. This all kind of fucking sucks. So, yeah, we didn't get anything good here. 5. Ruick. I do this. Crew it. Go like that. Whoop, whoop. Take action. Stompy. Take action. Stompy. There you go. 12, 12. Pop, pop, pop. Those go down to 10. Take action. We want to put really nothing. Nothing's really going to matter. Choose one card to put in there. I guess a fucking that. Boom. Boom. Doesn't matter. Alright. Good one. A save by authority of the consoles there. And that's why I hate... despite... that's why I hate artifacts, man. They just fucking lock you out of the game. Liking these nuts. You Sarkin? Have I made a Sarkin deck? Sarkin D's Gape. Wow. Just coming right out with it. Alright. Mr. Gape here. Yeah, Simulacrum should have been caught in the fucking bandwave, in my opinion. That's my dog shit opinion, though. Fuck it, why not? I'm not fucking pressed tonight, guys. I'll be honest with you. I'm really not pressed. You might think I'm a whole fucking suit. You might have thought I just came out of the fucking dryer the way I'm not pressed. I don't give a shit. It's the last night of fucking, whatchamacallit, Mythic. Then we're gonna have to mono black our way up again. Nothing. None of those are good to go into the graveyard, man. Crystal Barricade. Ooh, what a terrible hand we got here. He's saying you're fucking on some king shit, Aaron, because you helped subscribe. That's king shit. Crystal Barricade. I believe it's pronounced Crystal Barricade. Crystal Barricade. I should have mulliganed this hand, but again, I can't tell you how little I care right now. By the way, it's September. If you're on Twitch, it's September. Subs are discounted on Twitch. You can get subs for pretty cheap. So if you ever wanted to have a Twitch sub, or you're a Twitch watcher, it's very cheap to the sub on Twitch. Split up. Barakade, yes. Barakade. Oof, Arden the Usurper. Okay, so we're going to do this. We're going to say discard a card, kill you, get Arden in there. Oof. Collector's Vault. I'm almost there. I might try to kit the vault soon. We'll see. I'm almost at a double vault. That reminds me of a double Vorpal Knight. We love double Vorpal Knights. Oof. Take action. We put a black down. Oof. Pop me one. Pump. Arden the Usurper. Cynical Loner. Oof. Cynical Loner. Oof. Crew 4. Let's do it. Take action. I will put a Cactuar in there. And I will also put a... Wastewood Verge, so there's a lower chance of me drawing a land. Lightning Helix, one of them. Very nice. It's going to pop me for that. Bango. Perfect. Alright. Wonderful. Arden the Usurper. Pop. Submit 0. Let's do that. My Graveyard. Jumbo Cactuar. Swing in. 100,000 points of damage, and that'll be that. There you go. Negative. Oh, we almost got him down to exactly 9999999. Only 10 away from getting the 999999999. Pretty good. Not bad. A little slow on that one, but we dragged it across the finish line. By the way, only 2 decks tonight have not had... No, I'm sorry. Only 1 deck tonight has not had blue or white in it, which should pretty much tell you everything you need to know about the meta. We played Azorius, Domain, Izzet, Dimir, Domain, Azorius, Orzhov, Boros. That was our run tonight so far. Every single deck had blue or white in it. If you're not understanding what that means, it means that we're in a real control-y era right now. People don't like you doing stuff. They really don't like you doing stuff. That's the worst thing you could be doing, is stuff. The #1 cause of problems with Magic is your opponent doing things. That's the main reason you have issues with your Magic deck, is that your opponent does things. So, to solve this problem, how do we solve this problem? How do we solve your opponent doing things? Well, we run blue or white, and blue or white are both very effective at making your opponent not do things. And I think that's the goal, is to just try to have your opponent do as little as possible. As little as humanly possible. Human. 1/1s or... tokens. He's going to do tokens. Okay. Boof, boof. Okay. this. Do Kona Rescue Beastie. Do that. Do that. Take action. Put down a black. He's getting them all. Okay. Pop, pop, pop. Nice. Put down Ardent Usurper. Okay. Thank you for coming, Jappy Grizel. Hope you have a wonderful day. Ouroboros, nice. Ooh, spicy. It's going in. Pop. Okay. Let's do this. Poof. Nice. Boom. Wastewood Verge. We'll put down a Coda. Keep that one. Boom. Oh, yeah. I miss Sheldred all the time. Oh, yeah, Aaron. This is a rare game right here with interaction. It's nuts. Yeah, you don't often get to see these. Create, distribute, creatures you control, gain trample. Does he have the power to play that? Pump across the board. Is he going to push? He's going to push. We block that with that. We block that with that. Oh, it needs two? Okay. 5. 5 and 4. 4 and 4. Let's block that. Or we do 5. Yeah, we'll just do that. Tragic trajectory. Negative. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Yeah, I think he saw it coming. I don't miss Atraxa. She's dead and in hell, where she belongs. There you go. I said it. I said what people aren't willing to say. And by hell, I mean historic. Buggerman, 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 Submit. Guys, I got a really good deck idea, by the way. I got a really good deck idea. What if I reanimated Atraxa, guys? What if? Guys, think about it. Atraxa is really strong, but she's also really expensive. So, my idea is going to be, what if we reanimated Atraxa? Buggerman, 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 Buggerman. Well, here's the thing. Here's my thinking, guys. Okay, so you know how Atraxa is so powerful, right? She's a really powerful card, but she has a really complicated and big casting cost. So what if we went around it by just reanimating her? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, what if we just reanimated Atraxa? Are you getting me? Because it's really hard to cast her otherwise. And so this makes it really easy to cast her. So if we reanimate her. Hopefully some of you are understanding what I'm putting down here. I really want to make it clear. Of like what I mean by like a Atraxa reanimator. Because I'm worried some people aren't getting it. We got all mana here, by the way. Gristlebrand. Mossberg Pump. Nice. Aiden. Ten thousand 10,004 damage coming in. It's really good stuff right there. You have to double block me. There you go. Yeah, Tifa will take 10,000 damage. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Yeah, there you go. I don't know why they would, because they're mono green brained and they're not used to this stuff happening. I think we're catching them by surprise here. They're kind of mono green brained, so they have to do it. They can't think. They don't have any thoughts. So they're just like, oh, I gotta fucking do it. Oh my god, I gotta fucking do it. And they do it, and then it happens. You know. They would have been much better. They would have been in a rough spot, but they wouldn't have been in this spot if they would have left it alone. Yeah, they would have been in a better situation if they had kind of left it alone. Alright. This is a terrible fucking hand here. I'm gonna mulligan this. That's better. Kona, you're not super useful right now. We'll put you down. Cynical Loner. They're gonna kill it for no real reason. Lumbering Weltwagen. Und Worldwagen. Let's do black. Why not? Alright, I don't know what he's got going on here. No fucking clue. Tiny bones! The tiniest bones you ever did see. Oof. We will target both of us. Yes. Discard a card. Aiden the Usurper. What did he have here? Day of Judgment. Interesting. Let's see if he's got that Graveyard XL stocked up. He may not. I don't know. No telling. See if he's got that counterspell. Show me potato salad. Here comes the removal. Nice. Take action. Wabango. Tango. Ancient Vendetta. River Churn. Oh, okay, I see where this is going. I see what's going on here. Boom. I know what this is. As soon as we see River Churn, we know what we're in for, right? We know what's going on at that point, right? All right. Let's wait. Let's wait. Ooh, Ignis Scientia. I don't know what the fuck this guy does. Yeah, he might mill me to a win here, which is, I think, what he's nervous about. Sean Nacimiento. Nacimiento. Ah, perfect. Let's do this. So discard a card. Kill you. Get rid of fucking Arden. He's got one card in his hand. Arden the Usurper. Could have the removal ready to go. Target me and him. Tiny Bones joins up. We have 6. I want to get to 7 there. I don't want to activate that because I'm worried he's got another fucking thing again. He could have another fucking Ride's End. I'm scared of him for doing that. Ignitia Sancia. I'll grab Cynical Loner. Go in. Hit. Revival. Search your library for a card. Let's put the Cactuar in there. Okay. Probably some sort of board wipe. I think it's probably Singularity Burst coming up here. I would imagine. It's going to be Singularity Burst. Well, I feel like maybe he'd already have done it. No, Awaken the Honored Dead. Destroy target non-land permanent. He's going to destroy Arden. Let's do cancel. Boom. Okay. Wastewind Verge. Do this. Swing. Take action. Put down you. Hit him for 8. Bango. We're almost at the hard cast situation here. Take action. Who else do we want in our graveyard? I guess we really don't need mana anymore, so we'll put mana in our graveyard, reduce the chance. Okay. Mill 3 cards. He's looking for it. He's looking for it, boys and ghouls. I don't know what he's looking for, but I'm going to say that it's it that he's looking for. Enduring Innocence. That's very funny. Yeah, that can't be blocked by Glimmers. This is probably in the history of Magic, the first time that her ability of not being able to be blocked by Glimmers has ever worked in Constructed. This is a Glimmer. She can't be blocked by Glimmers. That's why that happened. Very confusing, but it worked. Again, a guy whose deck I really don't know what he was doing. I don't know where he was going with that, but he certainly was going there fast or slow. Actually, he was going very slow to wherever he was headed. Nacimiento. Tango something something. Nacimiento. All right. I have Mystical Knight. You know what? I was just talking about that. I was literally just talking about reanimating Atraxa. It's so funny you mention it. Because I'm thinking, you know, okay, so listen to my plan here, guys. All right, listen. Atraxa is really expensive to use, okay? She's got a really complicated way of working, right? It's a very expensive kind of casting cost. So what if instead of having that expensive casting cost, we just we reanimated her, guys? It's so genius. I don't think anybody's run that deck. I think that's total secret tech, by the way. I think that nobody has ever run that deck in the history of decks, ever in all of time. That's my theory, anyways. I think that no one has ever thought of that in the history of the world. I have a feeling that has never been discussed. Yeah, mind equals blown. Tell me about it, man. I felt like Galileo when I fucking thought of that shit, man. You've no idea. I felt like I was seeing stars for the first time, you know? Like, how could one even... How would you even, you know, like, how would, I can't even really get my mind around it, guys. I can't even really get my mind around how amazing it will be to reanimate Atraxa, to be perfectly honest with you. It's going to be so powerful. I think it's going to be a real game changer. I think it's going to be a real game changer, to be perfectly honest. You know, not to toot my own horn or anything, but I also thought about... Okay, so there's this spell called Omniscience. I want you to hear me out on this one. Omniscience lets you play spells for free, but it's really expensive to cast. So the question is, how do we get Omniscience out earlier? You know? And I'm thinking that we use some other way to reanimate Omniscience, and that way we can cast whatever spells we want for free. You can't because she's finally in hell. Tell me about it. Yeah, I know, but everyone is turned off by the expensive Omniscience, right? They're like, "Whoa, Jay, that's so expensive. How would anybody ever cast Omniscience?" And my answer is, well, we'll just reanimate it. You know, we'll just reanimate it. And I think that that's where that's going to really come in handy. Omniscience. Yuna can get enchantments. Oh my goodness. And what if we got Yuna out a turn earlier? If we got her out on turn 3, turn 4, or turn 3 if we ramped. We might really be onto something here, boys. We might really be onto something here. Oof. Boys and ghouls. All right, he's doing this. Let's do Underground Mortuary. Lumbering World Wagon. Okay. Oof. Surveil 1. Okay. Take action. We will put down a green. Despacito. All right. They're going to exile another one just like that. It still gets crewed. Yeah, it still gets crewed, my dude. It still gets its crew bonus off. Not sure if that was the best idea, but hey, you know. Hey, it's the numbest of skulls. How we doing tonight, Numbskull? Into the blood again. Same old trip was back then. Boop, bop, boop, 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 bop. Though I made a big mistake. Try to see it once my way. Am I wrong? Have I gone too far to get home, girl? Am I wrong? Left you here alone. If I could, would you? How we doing, the numbest of skulls? Thank you for coming by, my guy. We got a podcast up tomorrow. And the funniest part of the podcast, let me tell you what I've been thinking about all day, and it's the funniest thing ever. The nums... I'm laughing just thinking about it. So we were doing a mono black deck tomorrow on the podcast. And we win a game, and then it jumps over to the reward screen, and then I get a reward that was... my reward was an Ugin. And at the same time, me and Numbskull both go, ew. It was the funniest shit ever. It was the funniest shit ever. He goes, ew. We both simultaneously go, ew. As soon as Ugin popped up on the screen. Oh, man. It was really funny. It was really, really funny. He got me with the reanimate. He's got an infinite loop. He can kill 11 cards or whatever. It doesn't matter. He's taking forever, too, which is... boring. Yeah, as soon as it, like, you know, the reward screen pops up and a big Ugin card popped up and we're both watching and talking, and in the middle of both of us talking, we both went, oh, ugh. Like somebody showed us something vulgar. It was really funny. Alright, that's not too bad. Let's do that. Tiny bones. Remove stop. Okay. Cynical loner. Probably gonna kill it. I think he wants to kill it because he just doesn't care. Volga vegans. Volgavushas. Yeah, he has to kill it. Take action. Green. Okay. We can hit Zombify. Ping for 1. Underground Mortuary. Oh yeah. It's all coming together. Perfect. Take action. Green. Boom. Boof. Boof. Okay. Doesn't have a wipe. He's in trouble now, I think. He's in trouble now, I think. Lava Spur is not going to help. Yeah. Lava Spur. No, bro. That's not going to do nothing for you. Yeah, Gloomlock. Sorry, man. We hit the top deck. We hit that thick boy top deck. You look like the dud, Millhouse. Glass casket. Very nice. Ken Zodiac. Boop, 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 boop. Look, it's Evandro. That sucks. This is not a great opener. I'll keep it just for shits and giggles, I suppose. I do need a regular land. Valgavoth. Oh, yeah, if he's running green and we're slow like this, we're going to lose. We're going to fucking lose. Yeah, I've drafted very few times, man. I have very, very rarely drafted. I don't care for it. I tried to draft IRL draft when I was like 13. Went to my local game store. It was actually a card shop. They sold sports cards. So really their function was to sell... Their real function was to sell expensive cards, so they started selling Magic cards. I remember it was called sports cards. And that was literally the name of the store. But they did Magic occasionally because there was money in it. So, they had a draft, and I got my draft packs, and I did terrible. And I had not a fun time, and I was out my money. So I was like, this is not for me. I like building my deck. I like making my deck. That's what I like. Yeah. We are in bad shape because we can't get any blackout. I need a green mana, a black mana, an underground mortuary. Any one of those will do. I don't know. I don't... drafting is like a roguelite, and I'm not really crazy about roguelites. If you're like, love roguelites, like, oh, I'll play for an hour and then I'll die and then try another run. Like, that's what drafting is. It's doing another run. It's doing run after run after run. And I don't care for it. I like to build my thing the way I want it and modify it and have the equipment that I want and the other things that I want. I don't want to go through a roguelite. I want to play a deck that I made, that I have control over. The randomness is... It's not fun. The randomness is really what turns me off, I think, more than anything else. It's just like, oh, you got a bad draft, you hit no good cards, and none of your rares were good? Well, I guess you're just fucked. I guess you just have to play this out, and you're just royally fucked. It's not really anything to it. You know, and that's, to me, is like, why? You know, I don't know. It's, why? Why do that? Yeah, so... He's going to hold up because he has priority, and he loves going on total control. Should I station my whole station off on their station? No. End turn. Sacrifice 3 non-land permanents. Oof. That's their turn. That was pointless. Ken Zodiac. I get that. Okay, good. He could run a sweeper. It would be bad for him if he did. I've got a really solid hand here. Zaveritz, the favorites. The number 1 Daveritz. How you doing, my guy? That goes to me. That goes to you. Otherwise, pizza's gonna send out for you. Alright, ooh, okay. Good stuff. Yeah, that's what I thought, Ken Zodiac. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking it was over. I was thinking it was over. Buggerman, 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 Buggerman. Try Vein Ripper. I gotta do another Vein Ripper dealio. Buggerman, 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 Buggerman. All right, guys. I mean, it's a fun deck. I think it'll get you somewhere. We get some long ass games in, man. Overall, 60% win rate. Not great on the play. On the draw, we're coming in a little hotter. Overall, pretty decent. Once we got that locked in, we went actually 6-2 on the final version. So what's that? I don't know. Yeah, 60%, whatever. Yeah, pretty solid. Pretty solid. I'm happy with the final version of this one. I think it's a slow deck. I think it is a lot of RNG, but hey, it's different and it's fun. And we get to run the Cynical Loner, the Goth Girl, which is, you know, always an advantageous situation to be in. And the best part of it, it's 61 cards. That's the favorite part. That's my favorite part of that one. So hey, you know, I did the planet thing. I did station. I did it. That's all I gotta say. I did it. Hold on one second, guys. I gotta use the bathroom. I'm interested in Spaceballs too. I think it's gonna be great. Listen, Mel Brooks is an old man. He's got, you know, a short time left and only so much energy to give. I don't think he's doing it because he wants money. He's got money. He's doing it because he thinks it'll be funny. And that's the best reason to do something. Hold on a second. Hold on a second there, guys. I'm going to go use the bathroom real quick. Stand by. Think about a Boros deck, guys. That's what I want you to do. Meditate on a Boros deck for a minute. All right, we're back. Welcome back, everybody. Boop, 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 boom. Oh, good! Congratulations on 3 years sober, by the way. Very cool. We can do the exalt. What's the duplicate? Electro. Okay, so accept it as haste. Crystal Barricades, Heartflame Duelist, Slag Storm, Porcelain, Porclaim, Tanic, and Protection spells. Create a token that's a copy of the tokens you control. Okay. So you're saying Electro Duplicate. What warp stuff can we do? You want the Exalted Sunborn Electro Duplicate tokens, is what you're thinking. Exalted Sunborn. Okay. So you put out Sunborn, you hit Electric Duplicate, and then you hit tokens and go wide. Is what you're saying. It is slow. Yes, that is true. That is fucking slow. That is a little bit slow. Okay. It is wide and thick. Okay. Warp. Do we want to warp? So then we do token, huh? And what do we use for our token gens? We use mobilize. And then, on Karl, at the beginning of your end step, you get 2 or more tap creatures. Create a tap 2/2 robot token. We could add Sammy. On Karl. Arabella might be, yeah, the Arabella might be the truth. On Karl. Pack. I think we got to do 2 rec raids, plenty of get losts, haste. I think we got to go with fucking full bore. I think we got to do a damage or a ping damage or 2, right? I think we do have to get a ping damager in here. Maybe only 3 electric duplicates. Arabelle, Dalkovins. I think we lower the Dalkovins a little bit too. I think that we run... Maybe we don't run full bore, but we do run the warp. I think we do run the Weft Stalkers. I think 2 Weft Stalkers and then... what's that one called? Impact Tremors. How are we on mana on that? 2.4 on a 2.4. One of these. Plenty of those. A little bit of those mushrooms. A little bit of those mushrooms. On a Karl. Lizarb? Hey, what's up, Sean? I think Sean Nacimiento is here. He may have gone to sleep, though. Nacimiento. Geared? Mirror of the Wilds? Oh. Non-token creatures you control. Creature token that... Creature, create a token that's a copy of target token, but what tokens are we mentoring? Why would we want more tokens in of just 1/1 tokens? I guess we could use our non-ones, but I don't feel like that would be that good. Elspeth, I think, is way too slow. Yeah. I think we go with this. Let's try it once or twice before we go to sleep. Yeah, I know. Shelter would probably be great in here, but, I mean, damn. At a certain point, man, damn. You know? Okay, interesting. There's an Karl. Karl. Keep it. Leo King 815. Vav. Boof. Boof, boof. I'm worried he's gonna sweep me. Haunt Woods. Boof, 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 boof. I think he's going to sweep me this turn. I don't want to commit too hard to the board here. Yeah, he's definitely going to sweep me. No, Kona Rescue Beastie. Okay. Oh, okay. He's putting down a big monster. Big monster. Valgs. Oh, you don't know Valg works for me, bro. I'm sorry, Bub. Valg actually, nobody told this guy. I don't blame him. That he didn't know that Valgs works for me. He didn't know. He thought Valg worked for him. Valg actually works for me. So, you know, you gotta watch out for that. You gotta watch the fuck out for that. I just did a Mardu. I want to go Boros. I haven't run a Boros in a real honest to God Boros. I haven't run an honest to goodness Boros in like a month. Hey, what's up, J1X? Valg ain't that good in this new meta. hold on a second. Turn 3 Garrett. Oh, hold on. Gobbler, you're going to have to explain this to me. I'm very stupid. Turn 3 Garrett. Turn 4 Warp Sunborn. Electrocubicate Sunborn. That you can't do it on turn 4. Unless you had a ramp. You get 2. Now you have 3 1 4. Garrett taps a copy of Sunborn. Now you have 8, 14 total. Epic duplicates. But I mean, at that point, what's your win con at that point? What's your win con there after that? That sounds really hard to do. I'm going to be honest with you. It sounds like it's really hard to do. Let's put down 1,000 moons. Let's do no attacks. Okay, but can they attack? I need haste on the board, correct? Electro gives haste to the tokens. Okay. Alright, well, we'll look at it, Gobbler. That sounds fucking next to impossible to actually pull off, but we'll do it. He's gonna do... What is he gonna do here? He's gonna go in. Pop, pop. He's gonna gain. Warp. Warp. Divine Punishment. Divine Punishment. Wide. So wide and so thick. Kapow, kapow, kapow. Yeah, Trex would have liked that one. Girthy, yeah, I would even say girthy if I had to. If I had to say girthy, I probably would say it. Girth. Girth. Girth McGirth. Okay. Inspiring Vantage for you. Arabella. Let's do this for Arabella. Oh, green is holding it up. Fantastic. Let's do that. Anam Pakal is coming down next. Pop, pop. He's doing Lumber and World Wagon. I have my triggers ordered here too, by the way. I have my triggers ordered. Orc. Temur Battle Crier. Llanowar Elves. Oof. Smoking a pancake. Oof. No blockers. Oof. I think it's the scoop, right? I think it's the scoop. So wide. So thick. So wide and thick. Very nice. Oh, look. An Edge of Eternities pack. That's pretty cool. I guess we'll have to do the economy video soon, huh, guys? Electro Annabella would explode Annabella, wouldn't it? Because it's still a rare a legendary. The legendary rule would trigger. The legendary rule would trigger and it would still go off. I like your thinking, though. Thank you for following Shax23. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, Shax23. Okay. Huge. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Plat Hell is real, Ian. Try playing one of my mono blacks. Try playing one of my mono blacks. We might have you in a better situation. Boof, boof. Okay, blue. Blue Teamer. Is he going to do Teamer Battle Crier? They seem to like Teamer Battle Crier. Oh. 5 damage. Cards. On a Karl. We're going to put you down. Okay, he just said no thank you. I know, that's another one. Anytime that I'm doing small trigger decks or token decks, they always tell me, Jay, how come you don't run Delny? How come you're not running Delny? And the question is, she's expensive. She's an expensive drop to get maybe a marginally better product out. I don't think that she's that super important to hit off, in my opinion. I don't think Delny is, like, critical in a lot of these decks. These hot, thick decks. Hot, thick decks. Enters tapped. Oof. Ooh, he's gonna get Electro Duplicate or Requisition Raid. I don't know which one. Arabella, you go down, Arabella. Dragons, I'm not over keen. Probably gonna play a removal. This probably is a denial deck. Yeah. I mean, we get hit with what we get hit with, man. It is what it is. Hi, I found your channel 2-3 weeks ago. I started playing MTG. Let's leave that. I started playing MTG when I was a teenager from Mirrodin, Darksteel, Snowy Expansion. Love Ravnica, by the way. Something much. I think addicted to Magic. Message sent on YouTube. I don't know if you people prefer watching YouTube. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming by, Mr. Shax. All right, let's see if he has a removal or he's going to double down on something else. I think he may double down on something else. If he does, I think we can electro-duplicate him to death. Well, welcome, Shax. I hope that I'm able to fulfill your Magic the Gathering needs on both Arena and on Twitch, and that you're enjoying my videos, Mr. Shax. Well, welcome to the community, and welcome back to Magic. What I love about Magic is it's always there for you, isn't it? It's always there for you. You can always play Magic. It's always there. Okay, we like that. Does Delny really go by they, them? Frankly, from the distance of the cards, I mean, you can't even tell what gender people are. The funniest thing to me is that they put the gender markers in a lot of the cards, which, you know, fine enough. You get them right. You get the gender markers the way that you want to get the gender markers. Cool. The funniest one to me, though, was where they had that monster robot that was assimilating people, and it was called, like, X8133 Final fucking Prototype fucking X848991, and it was like, here's also that thing's pronouns, and I'm like, it's a fucking murder robot. I don't know if it needs it. Nor does it care, because it's like a monster robot that takes people over and turns them also into monster robots. I appreciate the effort, but I don't think the guy cares, or whatever it is cares. But I thought that was very considerate. Okay, Red Harvester. We do this. We'll let the sun beat down upon my face. Whoop. I didn't even get to get the thing off. Aww. One of the funniest jokes I ever saw was in Terry Pratchett. So it's a fantasy novel, and there's like vampires and werewolves and zombies and a lot of monster creatures. There's golems and all kind of, you know, it's a fantasy world. And one of the funniest jokes is that they had it was the town watch that are basically the police of the city of Ankh-Morpork. And so one of the seminars they had was policing in a multi-vital society, which to me is just so funny. That was the way that they referred. It was like how to be sensitive around the undead. You know, if you're like arresting a vampire or a zombie or something, and the fact that they called it a multi-vital society, fucking sent me, man. I don't know why that was so funny to me, but it was a multi-vital society. I love it. So clever. Sansubin, yeah, I mean, I can't. I guess everyone likes Sansubin. I don't. You know why? You know why I don't like Sansubin. Yes, policing in a multi-vital society. Very important that we get things quite right. Sir Terry Pratchett had a certain way with words that I just don't think a lot of people do anymore. Wow, that's a bold accusation, man. I would love her if she was a different color. SMH. SMH. It's red and blue. Like that. Teamer Battle Crier. Boom. Boom, boom. We do this. Boom. We do no attacks. Let's see what he kills me with here. Let's see if he can fucking break it off. Let's see if he can break it off. Outcast Trailblazer. More. Resolve. 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 This Teamer deck is interesting. I don't think I'd ever run it, but it is interesting. It's a cool deck. Druid. Okay. Gain 2 life. Okay, do that again. Spell. Yeah, that. Oof. Okay, do that. Oof. Boof. Draw 80 bajillion cards. I don't think they got the one they were looking for there. Roman Throne. Oh, no, they can just go infinite with Teamer Battle Crier. I think that's the point. They can just go infinite until they get that one that gives everyone trample and haste. Yeah. They can just go infinite. I should have pumped in the last turn, but whatever. I wanted to get my cool trick off. Are they gonna get the fucking the banger? Are they gonna get the guy? I don't know. Another one. Yeah, they're gonna go damn near infinite. They're gonna get their whole deck out. Resolve all. Whoop. Boom. Oh, are they gonna deck themselves? Or are they still looking for that one fucking card? It is a lot of triggers, yeah. Red. I think they're looking, they're trying to get the infinite. They have a damn near infinite loop here. They're looking for that one card that gets everyone trample and haste. Very cool Teamer deck. I like this one. I don't know if I'd ever run it, but it is cool. It sucks that it has to be Teamer. We need this stupid card in it. Stupid blue. Red. 18 cards left to draw, my guy. You got all the Outcast Trailblazers out. Yeah, he's looking for that Cactus Folk. Yeah, literally, it happens to me, man. I will occasionally not be able to get out of Diamond. It does happen to me. I'm not going to say that it doesn't. It absolutely does happen to me sometimes. Trigger. 13. Is he still? Does he have the orc in his hand, or what? Or did he lose the game right there? I'll take it. Sure. Burst lightning. Very nice. Hey, very nice. Yeah. Nothing I can do there. He went infinite. No, he didn't kill himself. He had all the fucking cards in his hand, so wouldn't have mattered. I had no instant play. I should have done something about him earlier. I wanted to go off with my triggers. Bro, I'm dead, dude. What are we talking about, Gobbler? What are we talking about, Gobbler? What are we even doing, man? I'm trying to get the trick off, man. I don't care. It's fine. The man earned it. Took him 20 minutes to get there. Let him have it. I can't kill him on the kickback anyway, so it doesn't matter. Do. You telling me that man doesn't have something in his hand to block me or kill one of my blockers or trample over? He has something, man. It's fine. We're gonna be fine. I'm trying to get this play. I'm trying to get this trick off. Is the main thing that I'm trying to stun right now. Wow. I don't know if that was worth it, dude. All right, Sunbillow Verge. Doof. Doof. All right. Draw. Doof. Boom. Okay. All right. Exalted Sunborn. Exalted Electric Duplicate. Exalted Sunborn into Electric Duplicate. Is that going to be enough? Let's try this first. Okay. Probably has a removal here. Yeah, there we go. Boom. Lands, am I right? Tell me about it, bro. Oof. Trigger. Boom. Okay. Dalcum in. Let's do you. Get him. That's what I'm trying to do, man. That's what I'm trying to do. That's the thing that I'm trying to do, bro. I'm not worried about the win. I'm worried about the style. That's what I'm trying to do right there.
Why? Take him out of this audience. Kill him. Sick him. Demons. Suck his life out. I don't give a shit.
Hey, what's up, King Kenobi? Are you running the other Boros Anthem? Nah, not really necessary. We already have some pretty good 3-drops. Guys, listen. It's not enough that I win anymore. That just gives me to normal. Hey, how you doing, Nine Scar? I have to break people. Okay? It's not enough that I just win the game. I have to crush people. I have to win in a special, unique way. Okay? No, I don't run Delny or Windcrag in this. I'm going for the Sunborn the Sunborn Electro Duplicate combo. On a call, let's put thousands here. Yeah, I'm doing Joker time right now, man. I'm sending a message. Case of the Gateway. Gets me on that one. Boom. I'm the Woker, baby. I'm having a mana issue right now. Mardu's fine. Yeah, any one of them. I mean, you're 100% fine doing whatever you want. You can run. It's not a matter of which one's better. Which one do you like more? That's it. Do you like that one more than the other one? Is this more fun? Do you have the cards available? I can't tell you down to the fucking to the number which one is empirically better. The one that's better is the one that you're gonna enjoy more. And I know that's a lame answer, but it's the truth. It's the God's honest truth. The one that you're gonna play the best and that you're gonna enjoy more is the better one. That one was, I had no early plays and all heavy cards and no mana, so that was just a raw deal right there, more than anything else. This is not good either. I don't have any early plays on this again. No removal and no early plays. I'm gonna mull that. That's okay. It's not great, but it's do that. We'll get rid of Exalted. We don't need it that early. Boom. Do that. Wefstalker Ardent. Okay. Right. Oh, and look, it's fucking Landfall, and I have no kill cards. Might need a little bit more kill or burn in this. I don't know. I don't know. He's on the play with fucking mono green, which is generally a death sentence. Oof. If he's got a fight card, it's pretty much over. There's nothing I can do. He could swing in, but if he's got a fight card and he kills Arabella, the game's over. Game's over. Nothing I can do. Nothing I can do there. It's either it kills you. That's it. It's the deck that kills you. That's it. Boop, 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 boop. Nesting Bot is not a bad early play, too, but what do we cut out to put it in? What do we cut out to put it in, though? That's the real question we have to ask ourselves. That's the real question we have to ask ourselves, guys. You know? Alright, we need to hit a land drop here. If we hit a land drop here, we're good to go. If we don't hit a land drop, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. We are officially in trouble. This is like the third or fourth time this has happened. So I'm genuinely worried now that we're in kind of a K-hole here, because now we're in trouble. Now we're in fucking deep shit. We can't seem to hit the land drop, man. We can't seem to hit the smooth land drop, my guys. We just can't seem to do it. With a 43% chance, There it is. It's not going to help now, but there it is. We'll push it on him. Boop, 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 boop. We'll do the warp next turn. We're going to do that. Oof, 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 oof. We'll do the warp next turn. No hits. Oof. Oof. Not enough. Too much, too fast. And we lost Arabelle too, which was the worst thing. Probably should have kept our Arabelle and we would have maybe damaged them for an insane amount. But, no, not enough here. Again, we miss our mana drop. We're on the hate play right there, man. We're on the disadvantage. We missed our third. And we had to wait a turn of doing nothing. So that's obviously suboptimal, as I'm fond of saying. Suboptimal. Last one, guys, before we end it. Bum, 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 bum. We are running 24. It's welcome to Shuffler hell, Jessica. This is how the Shuffler does me every night, all night. Oh yeah, this is how the Shuffler. Oh yeah, look at that. No third mana. There you go. We love it. We never get fucking 3 mana hands ever. Well, we're running 24 right there. Look at that. Oh, let me pull it up for you. You can't see it. There you go. Elegant Parlour. Wreck Raid. We're gonna toss that and hope we get a land. Hey, look at that. We had to surveil to get the third land, though. Hey, thank you for coming by, TJ. This. Oof. Let's go in. Okay. What do we got coming now? Ferocious Feral. You may X on his creatures in a land. Oh, now we're flooding. There we go. Now we're flooding. Into the flood again. Same old trip it was back then. I did have fun. By the way, guys, on Twitch, just so you know, I think I said it before, but it is Subtember. You can get subs for cheap. They're discounted submarine sandwiches. 30% off new subs for a whole month. So, yeah, if you've ever been interested if you're on Twitch and you ever wanted to become a submarine sandwich, now is the time to do it, because you get it for cheap. Also, I want to tell you that don't do it on your phone, do it on a PC. Do it on a actual web browser, because you'll get charged when you order subs off of your app. The App Store charges you an extra $1, so you don't want to do that. So yeah, just letting you know. Oh, Arabelle, okay. Inspiring Vantage. this. We're gonna slow him the fuck down. Elegant Parlour. No, it's literally September right now, Chris. Thank you for telling me what I can see in my own HUD, though, Chris. I appreciate that. I appreciate you letting me know what I can see in my own heads-up display about Twitch. I realize it is in September. You are correct. You are technically correct. It's not September tomorrow. It is Subtember, which is the important thing. Not September. Subtember. Do that. Oh. Oh, now we do this. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny right there. Let's be honest. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Ow. Oof, oof. Is there not a banner? Oh yeah, you're not on. Yeah, that's why, Chris. You're not on Twitch. On Twitch, anytime that you're looking at the Twitch, if you're looking at the Twitch on browser, it's gonna have a big banner that says "Celebrate September" right now. Yeah, we did the thing. Yeah, we did it a couple times, believe it or not. That was fun. That was fun. You need to get to turn 5 to pull off the big thing, but it can win otherwise. That was a big fucking monster right there. Monster kill. What's that a reference to? What's the reference to? Monster kill. You're a real one if you know what that reference is. Holy shit, because that's an old reference. Holy shit, that's an old reference. Monster kill. I do. Oh, Turd Gobbler got it right away. He got it immediately, which is as fast as a meteor. The Redeemer, yeah. He got it immediately. That's good. When I go ultra kill to people and they don't know what it is, they're like, "What's ultra kill?" I don't understand. I don't get it. I'm sad inside. I used to come home from fucking high school every day and play Unreal Tournament. Middle school? High school? Alright, we're going to go see Jaffer Cakes. The cakiest, the gay. It's Unreal Tournament. Good try. Jessica got it, though. Karl Llama Face. Monster kill. I should add that as a drop. I should add that as a fucking... Here, let's see if we can...
Double kill. Monster kill.
There you go. Yeah, that was with the Redeemer. Oh, here's the actual, just the sound.
Monster kill.
We might have to add that in. We might have to add that as a drop in. All right, good night, everyone. Thank you so much for coming. Don't forget to like if you haven't seen the fucking, if you haven't seen that other deck yet, that nice thick deck. We'll see you on. We're gonna go see Jaffa Cakes. Thank you so much for coming, guys. Thank you, Jessica, for the idea. Thank you for all collaborating with me on that lovely Boros. We're going to do that soon. And we'll see you in the next one. Adios, good night, and farewell.